Well, hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. Well, a lot of you have been writing and you said, Bob, when are you going to do another mystical signs of the Zodiac? And I looked at my calendar, I said, my goodness, we did move into another Zodiac sign. And we are now in the sign of Virgo. And the sign of Virgo runs from August 23rd to September 22nd. So if you're in those dates, you fall under the sign of Virgo. Now, here's my copper Zodiac wheel. I thought you guys would like to see this. I don't know if you've seen this, but it hangs on the wall here normally. But as we go around the wheel here, you'll see this sign here of the young maiden. It looks like she's swimming or flying right here. And this is the Virgo, the Virgin. And Virgo is Latin for virgin, which is a young woman, okay? So, this is the wheel of the Zodiac, and the Virgo is the one we're going to talk about today. Now, for those of you who are wondering, what does a Virgo do? What is the main, kind of word that sums them up? And I'd say the word around Virgo is analyze or detail-oriented, because the Virgos are the ones of the Zodiac who can get down to the minutia and the fine details. And this makes them very gifted at complex tasks. You may find Virgos working in the sciences where they're analyzing molecule structures, or as mathematicians where they're calculating out to the 20th decimal point. So the Virgos are really gifted like that. Now, that planet is ruled by the sign of Mercury, or the planet of Mercury, which is the ruling planet, and that gives them also a gift for communication. Virgos are full of knowledge, and they love to share their knowledge. And, Virgos are natural as teachers, so you may find a lot of Virgos in the teaching field. They're excellent at remembering and memorizing every little fact and detail. And I tell you, if you have trouble with remembering things, just tell it to a Virgo, because they're sure not to forget it. Okay, now, Virgo is an earth sign. And an earth sign means that they're very into being grounded, very much focused on the here and now. They're one of the signs that is more stable. They're not given to kind of flights of fancy like some of us Aquarians are, or Piscean people. Virgos are very methodical, very organized, very much in control. And this is one of the areas where sometimes Virgos have a little bit of problem. And as a Virgo, you may be challenged by, people saying, hey, just back off, don't be a control freak. See, every sign has its positive and its negative aspects, its challenges, I guess I should say. And for Virgos, you guys want to work on not feeling the need to control every detail of a project, okay? Virgos are great as managers because they do know how to make everything go, but their challenge is to learn to let things kind of run in their own cycles, okay? Now, some Virgos that are famous, we've got Cameron Diaz, we've got Michael Jackson, Mother Teresa, and Agatha Christie, just to name a few. So these are wonderful examples of Virgos. If you are shopping for a Virgo, wonderful things to get them. Detail-oriented gifts. Virgos love puzzles, okay, because their mind likes to put together all the little pieces. You might want to get a Virgo needlepoint, or teach them, give them a book or a needlepoint project, because that's a very detailed craft that they would do well with and really, I think, enjoy. Virgos love little small animals, things that they can kind of, have in their house. Virgos are very into neatness, and you'll find a Virgo's house, everything has its place, and even an animal. So if you get them a pet, get them a kind of a smaller pet, because they can't handle big animals tracking through the house and messing it up, okay? Now, one of the other things here, the weakest area for Virgos for body and health is the nervous system. And Virgos need to be very careful because they tend to have imbalances in nervous energy. And you might also want to get a Virgo something like a gift of a professional massage or like body lotions that soothe the body, herbal teas. These things are also very good for Virgos who tend to be a little bit more on the high-strung side, okay? Now, also, the birthstone for the sign Virgo is sapphire. And sapphire is a wonderful stone because it allows Virgos to connect to that earth energy. That's the stone they resonate with. Interestingly, even though their stone is blue sapphire, one of the reigning colors of the sign is the color orange. So if you are a Virgo and you're trying to raise power for yourself or for spiritual development, you might want to use the color orange, like burning orange candles, for example. And if you research candles for Virgo, many times zodiac candles are done in orange for that sign. So anyways, guys, I hope this gives you a little bit of insight about the sign of Virgo. And do write me a note and tell me if you're a Virgo and what you've learned. This is Bob Hickman. I thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you all.